Hola, buenas tardes. Representative Latinos Against Spooky Shit. We're going to be talking about some of the more well-known and lesser-known spookies of the world. But we're going to be focusing today in Latin America with one of the biggest ones. And no, I'm not talking about Walter Mercado. Of course, I'm talking about El Chupacabra, also known as the goat sucker. Which is crazy because it didn't just suck goats, right? It sucked cows and pigs and other livestock. I mean, this thing was indiscriminate, you know, it sucked the life out of everything. So much so that it almost reminded me of my ex. Pero this thing was discovered, I say loosely, by a woman in a small town in Puerto Rico in 95 after having watched the movie Species, which honestly just goes to show that we can't trust the older generation to, like, not believe things when they see them. You know, like, you see that movie now, you're like, that CGI doesn't hold up. And then we wonder why they fall for AI. We can't blame them, okay? It's not their fault. They believe everything they see as true. But when they saw this creature in 95, they described it being 3 to 5 feet long, or tall, I should say, because it standed on 2 back feet. Had green or gray skin, large red eyes, and spines that went all the way down its back. I mean, this thing sounds monstrous, okay? Which I'm pretty sure was just a mom's creature that she came up with so her kids would go to bed. Which is crazy because, again, we already have La Llorona, we have El Cucuy, we have so many other options, but sometimes you got to get creative, especially when we're being a little unruly. Ya sabemos, we don't like to listen, and chanclazos don't always do the job. So, you know. Of course, there's been a lot of different theories throughout the years on what this possibly could have been. A lot of people think that it could have been an alien. Some people think that it could have been a government experiment, which, to be fair, there was a government base very close by this town. But the government has never done anything shady or created any experiments or hidden anything, right? So, like, it couldn't possibly be that. No sé. El Chupacabra became such a problem in the local community there that the mayor actually decided to take it upon himself to hunt this thing down. So they would ride around in a truck with a goat in a cage strapped behind, and with a little armed militia just patrolling, trying to lure this thing out here. I'm not gonna lie, you know, if they had made a barbacoa instead, that would probably get me. Pero this thing wanted to suck blood, so, you know, they had to keep the thing alive. All I'm saying is there's a missed opportunity for some tacos, unas tortas, a lo mejor, you know, like salsita and everything. Worst case scenario, everybody has a good time. So, eventually, this story moves over to Mexico and into Texas, where everything changed a little bit. No longer was it bipedal on 2 back legs. Now it was on all 4s, and it was described as a hairless canine with gray skin, a long snout, large fangs, and just, you know, kind of a macabre type of dog creature. And a lot of times people have been like, oh, we caught one. And it turned out to be like a mangy raccoon or a mangy canine. So never have we really caught a chupacabra, nor do I think we will, honestly, because I don't think it's real. Chupacabra is one of the few ones where I don't really believe it existed. But of course, I could be wrong. There's a lot of theories, obviously, but there's been a huge surge in El Chupacabra. I mean, it changed the way that we do movies and TVs. We've had plenty of appearances on shows. The X-Files was one of them. I mean, I'm surprised we don't have a telenovela of El Chupacabra, honestly, and we might, and I just have never seen it. So, you know, there's been no confirmed evidence of El Chupacabra actually existing. Just theories, just thoughts and prayers that la gente manda. But do you think it was a sick animal? You know, do you think it's a creature that we haven't discovered yet? I mean, you'd think after 31 years, this thing would have found or left a corpse or something around there. Pero hasta la fecha, we haven't found anything at this point in time. You know, it's out of sight, out of mind. Pero let me know what you guys think of El Chupacabra. And yeah, Dios los bendiga, best of luck, take care of yourselves. You know what? It's really hard to get your livestock fucking eaten if you don't have any. So, you know, if you're not a farmer, you don't have to worry about it. Adios.